Hi, well, welcome to the Friday Devotional. John Miller here. Do you know that God, throughout your life, has been trying to get your attention in many ways? He calls out to you, and He wants you to be sensitive to His voice. And when I was in first grade, I went to the grocery store with my mama, and somehow I got separated from my mother there in that big grocery store. Basically, I was lost. I called out to my mom, but she didn't answer. She was several aisles away. And so I started crying. And finally, from far away, I heard my name being called. John, John, where are you? It was my mother's voice. And I yelled, Mama! She came around the corner and she took me in her arms and she calmed my anxious heart. You know, I played baseball in college. My junior year, after I pitched a certain game, I was leaving the field when I heard my name being called from behind the dugout. John Miller! John Miller! And I stopped, and a man introduced himself. And he said, Hi, John, my name is Jesse Flores. And I'm a scout for the Minnesota Twins, and we are interested in talking to you about the possibility of signing a professional baseball contract with the Minnesota Twins. I said to him, well, let's talk. I happily responded. And there's more to that story. When I was in third grade, my friend and I decided to climb over a fence right under a sign that said keep out, which to us was a suggestion at the time, because we were fascinated by a sand and gravel pit. Big earth-moving company, rock company, had made these huge mounds of dirt and sand, and tremendously appealing to a young boy. And one of them was about 15 feet high. It had just rained a couple of days before, and so this sand was moist, basically perfect for digging a cave into. And so my friend went over to the other side of the pile. I started on this pile. We started to dig out. It was easy to do. Just dig out a tunnel to meet in the middle. And my mother didn't know where I was. She started walking through the neighborhood calling out my name. John, where are you? John, asking the neighbors. No response. And so she called the local police. And one of the policemen in a patrol car had the hunch that a young boy about my age might be interested in that sand and gravel pit. And so my friend and I are digging, and I happen to hear a sound. So I crawled back out, and I looked at the fence, and there was the officer standing there saying, John Miller? Is that you? Is that your name? Yes, sir. You and your friend get over here right now. So he took two bicycles on his side of the fence. And I yelled to my friend, and he backed out of the tunnel just in time. We didn't know we were digging our own graves, because sounded like an earthquake. Just this huge mound of sand came down over that tunnel, like that. Wow. I mean, we were both moments from being buried alive. And the man, the officer, got us over the fence, put the bikes in a trunk, took us home, and there's more to that story as well. But you know, all our life, Almighty God is calling our name. Did you know that? He's calling our name. As a matter of fact, Isaiah 43:1 says, I have called you by name. You are mine. God is calling us. And when God calls your name, my encouragement to you this morning is respond. Don't wait. And that's my message for you this morning. I hope you have a great weekend. Bye-bye.